You know what the scariest thing about this French team is? And it isn't just how good they are. It's that a player like Rayan Cherki can barely get on the pitch. Think about that for a second. One of the most gifted creators in the world is fighting for 10 or 15 minutes in the biggest tournament on earth. That's just how absurd France's attacking depth has become. I still think about his debut against Spain. The moment he came on, the game changed. France suddenly had someone willing to attempt passes nobody even saw. He brought unpredictability, imagination, and personality. You couldn't help but wonder what would have happened if he had another 30 or 40 minutes, or even if he had started the match altogether. Maybe the outcome looks very different, but that's the reality of this French squad. At club level, he's gone from Manchester City's main creative force to sitting on the bench for a national team overflowing with world-class attackers. The problem isn't that he's not good enough. The problem is the players ahead of him are Ousmane Dembele and Michael Olise, two of the best attackers in the world right now. They occupy the exact same areas where Cherki is most dangerous, and both have been sensational throughout this whole tournament. Olise has the most assists of the tournament at the time of recording, and Dembele is just starting from where he left off for PSG. There's no doubt that Cherki would have been going crazy this tournament given the chances, but the two guys in front of him are absolute freaks of nature right now with what they're doing. Olise becoming the central hub of creativity, and Dembele a Ballon d'Or winner and potentially could go back to back. What I realize is sometimes football truly is cruel. It would puzzle me on how such a great player, a generational talent, one of the most creative players in Europe right now, isn't playing. But then you look at what Cherki is, and you look at who's in that France team, and it makes perfect sense. Cherki is the type of player who needs rhythm, he needs touches, he needs responsibility. He wants the ball constantly because that's how he finds his flow. He's not someone who can come alive with a 10-minute cameo. He's a player who wants a team to trust him and trust him with the keys. And whenever he's been given that responsibility, he's shown exactly why people rate him so highly. Even in the defeat against Ivory Coast, his goal was magical. Throughout the match, he produced passes and moments that only a handful of players in the world could even attempt. And that's what makes him so special, his boldness and stubbornness to imprint his ideas onto the game and give joy to the world of football. It's truly something rare to find. So why exactly isn't he playing then? The biggest criticism has never been his talent, it's his fit. People argue that Cherki doesn't fit this French side because of his defensive work and because of the way he controls the tempo. Cherki is the type of player that wants to own the game. He wants to slow it down, invite the pressure, wait for the perfect opening, then explode with his pass nobody ever saw. He dictates the tempo. The match moves when he decides it should. But France don't play like that. This team is built around blistering pace, quick transitions, explosive attacks, and vertical football. Every player wants to attack immediately, overwhelm opponents, and finish sweeping moves before the defense can even recover. There isn't much room for someone who wants the game to breathe, and it's not necessarily a flaw in Cherki's game, it's simply a stylistic clash. And that's where Michael Olise separates himself. Olise has elite creativity too, but he combines it with instant decision making. 1-2 touches, the ball is already moving. He accelerates attacks instead of pausing them, and that's why he's producing so many attacks. His creativity complements France's identity. And some might ask the question, could Cherki do the same? Could he change his game and speed it up a bit? Maybe, but right now Olise is playing the best football of his career, and when somebody is in that kind of form, it's almost impossible to justify taking them out. And that's a tragedy for Cherki. He's not losing his place because he's having a bad tournament. He's losing it because France might have the greatest collection of attacking talent in international football as of right now. On almost any other national team, Cherki would be a guaranteed starter. For France, he's fighting just to be noticed. And that's a shame because football needs players like him. Players who entertain, players who try the impossible, players who make you lean forward in your seat because you generally have no idea what they're about to do next. Cherki plays with that joy, with freedom, with imagination. He's a reminder that football isn't just about efficiency or winning every duel. It's about ideas, expression, creativity. So I really hope his moment comes, because if France could ever truly find a way to unlock Rayan Cherki on the biggest stage, the rest of the world is in for something truly special. If you like this video and want to see something similar, please be sure to check out my first Rayan Cherki video. or you can check out my Michael Elise video as well.